Well, the long anticipated news has finally been revealed on who is the GM chosen team. So I thought I'd make another initial reaction video. These are videos where I just do a quick bit of important news. I did one for when the Toyota news was announced, and I did one a few weeks ago about that NASCAR Xfinity race. So there's no script. Now I've got my laptop's not sitting up here. So this is my initial thoughts and what I think in here. If you like this sort of reaction-based video about news, give a like and a subscribe, because support would be very much appreciated. And follow me on TikTok for more daily news segments like this. So, like I said, GM have found their 888 replacement, sort of. They're not doing what they've done in previous years where they have a select homologation team. They have what they're going to call a homologation partner and work closely with all the teams, but this will be the main hub for Chevrolet and GM. Now, Premier Racing were the favourites for the longest time. It wasn't up until the Albert Park round at Supercars where momentum swung towards Team 18, and they have been, as of Friday, I'm recording this on Saturday, but as of Friday, they are the official GM homologation partners for GM. It's mainly going to work around Jeremy Moore. He now works for Chevrolet, and he is the key man to all this. The guy that will be pulling the strings for GM in Supercars. And I gotta say, they have a lot of work to do. Team 18 have been in Supercars since 2013. If you remember, after they split from Dick Johnson Racing, they became a sort of satellite team. They were in the FPR setup for a couple of years, and then in 2015 they were a part of the Walkinshaw setup. But in 2016 is when they went out on their own as Team 18. And when it comes to success, GM really have a clean slate going on here. Team 18 have the odd podium here and there, especially with Scott Pye and Mark Winterbottom, but they've got one win in their locker room, and it was that Mark Winterbottom win in Darwin in 2023, which is a very good win, don't get me wrong. But Team 18 does have a few flaws that they'll need to work on before they become the homologation team. Firstly, it's consistency. They have stages where they will be up and then they'll be down. They'll be the second fastest Chevrolet team for the weekend, and the next weekend they'll be battling with the likes of Blanchard Racing Team and the second BJR team, who is rumoured to be going to Toyota, but that's so far a rumour, so no need to make a video about that. And secondly, their Bathurst consistency. General Motors really prides itself on how well they have done at Bathurst. The last win for anything other than a General Motors product was 2019 for Scott McLaughlin. But even before then, there was a bit of a dry streak. The next win for a Ford was 2014. So in the last 10 Bathurst, General Motors have won almost all of them. So Team 18 haven't had good runs at Bathurst. I can't remember a single good one where you can go, oh, that was a good run. Remember that top 10? Yeah, that was it. Maybe Jake Perkins and Cameron Waters in 2014, but aside from that, they really haven't done much on their own. There's been more issues than anything. Remember a few years ago, Scott Pye got a power steering failure on lap 2. And then, I think it was 2023, they had so bad issues with the pit lane and the fuel that they sacked a lot of crew members. So Chevrolet have a big mountain to climb here now. The teams that they have, let's say the BJR rumours are true and they take their 4 cars to Toyota, the teams that they have will be Team 18, Matt Stone Racing, Erebus Motorsport, Premier Racing, I think? And that's it, because you'll have 6 cars for Toyota, 10 cars for Ford. So for the first time in a very, very long time, Chevrolet will not have the numbers game on their side going into 2026. So what do you guys think about the General Motors decision for Team 18? I think they've definitely got smart people working for them. Richard Holloway, Adrian Burgess, those guys are very smart. But they're going to need a lot more if they want to be even just the lead Chevrolet team, and B, beat the quality teams that Ford are going to have, because Ford are going to have 888, Grove, Tickford and DJR. That is 8 cars you have to hurdle over just to even get to the top. And don't forget, Walkinshaw is bringing the Toyotas. They'll be, I assume, a competitive car, and I'm sure BJR will have moments of competitiveness. So Chevrolet have got a lot of hurdles to go over just to even sniff the podium. But like I said, if you want to see more of this reaction-based content for big news subjects like this, give a like and a subscribe. The support would be very much appreciated, and tell me what you think of this sort of video. And check out my other video that I uploaded this week, the magic moments at Pukekohe Park. I couldn't do it on Taupo for this week because, you know, there's only been 1 year at Taupo, so I decided to do it on New Zealand's Temple of Speed, as I call it. So I'll see you in the next video.